Okay, so you've just had the most awesome workout ever, and now to stay flexible and keep your body from getting injured, you need to stretch out. So I'm going to teach you just some basic stretches that you should do every time after any kind of exercise, except for walking. Running, you should do these as well. All right, so here we go. You're going to be on the floor. Get on the floor. All right, you're going to lay flat. This is the time to relax, so you're going to breathe in deep through the nose. You're going to exhale. Close the eyes, just loosen up. All right, bring in one leg. I usually start with my right, but it doesn't matter. All right, so the purpose of this is to stretch the hamstring, half the back of the leg. So you're going to raise that leg up. I usually use a strap, a stretching strap, but since not everyone has one, I'm just going to do it this way. So you're going to hold the leg up. If you cannot straighten your knee, then that means you're going to have to lower that leg until it is straight. So our goal here is to straighten the knee out and add more flexibility to your movements, to your hip, the lower back, legs, everything. So that means you've got to straighten that leg wherever it ends up, and then breathe, exhale, and you're going to try to pull that leg up as high as it can go and keep it straight. So if you can do even a little bit further every time, that's how you can build up that flexibility over time. Okay, so holding it there, wherever that's going to be, keep the knee straight, roll out the ankle. You know, those ankles take abuse, so make sure you roll those out. All right, then you're going to breathe in through the nose. On the exhale, I'm going to have you bend that knee and drop it out to the outside. So this is going to work the inner thigh now, or stretch it. So, deep breath in. On the exhale, you lay that leg over, and you should feel the stretch in the inner thigh, not the groin. So you don't want to put strain in the groin. That takes a long time to recover from. So, got to make sure that you're feeling it in the right spots. If that's easy for you, you can always keep your leg straight and bring it over to the side. Keep that opposite hip down, and then feel the pulling through that leg. Okay, so deep breath. When you breathe in through the nose, count to 7 and lift the rib cage. And that'll give you a really good abdominal stretch. It releases tension. It releases tension and strain out of the muscles. So, to continue. Bend the knee. We're going to go into our twist stretch. Pull that knee over, all the way over, and roll that hip up. However, you are going to keep that shoulder blade locked to the floor. It does not roll up. So hand on the floor, shoulder blade on the floor, and you're just going to try to lift and pull that hip over as far as you can. You're going to look over that arm. So the shoulder that's on the floor, you're going to look that direction and stretch your neck out. So again, close your eyes here, deep breath, feel the lungs expand, and exhale. And then we're going to go into the quad stretch, which everyone knows a quad stretch. You're going to roll on your side, grab that foot, keep the knee low. You want to keep that knee in line with your hip bone. So some people will raise that leg up. If that leg's up, you're not getting the stretch in the right spot. You want to get that whole right in front of the hip all the way down. So keep it low, push it back, and try not to arch the back. So I'm going to keep that one short. We're going to roll onto the back. Go ahead and bend the other knee and then place that same foot on top of that knee. So this is gonna be our piriformis stretch. This helps with hips, lower back, tight glutes. Just the most awesome stretch. All right, so you are going to lift that opposite leg, pulling that ankle in towards your chest. So sometimes people have a hard time getting that foot even on top of the knee. If that's the case, you can just hold it and try to pull it in as close as possible. If you can get it on top of that knee, you want to do that. You want to pull that in. If you can roll up, the goal is to get into a tiny little ball and pull everything in as close as you can. So you're going to feel the hip, the glutes, inner thighs, lower back. What more can you ask for? And then let's go ahead and release. All right. You'll do all the same stretches on the other side. Should not take very long. You do not have to hold. You don't have to hold the stretches very long as you are thinking about the stretches and pulling them really nice and deep. Otherwise, most stretches you want to hold for about 30 seconds. So that's your after workout stretch out. Hope it helps. Hope it was worth it.